Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Power Simulator. In this one, I'm going to be doing another job. It's called Clean the Bungalow. So let's give this a try out and see how I go. Okay, let's get started. I may have to mute the microphone at some points, guys. So I'll just let you guys know that. All right, let's start doing this. Okay, so I guess we can just like do it like this. So I'm just gonna try and make this quick. If I can. So you just gotta make sure you also get the sides as well, guys, because you don't want to really be missing any parts. So you gotta be like equal to each side. That way it marks it off. I don't know what I'm missing here. I think it's on this side here. Yep, right there. So I don't know what else I could be missing on here. Strange. Anyway. I might try a different spray and see if I can get very, like, because this one sprays out pretty much a bit more, covers a lot more as well. So sometimes you just go turn, twist the nozzle with the with the R2 button, just to get into the grooves there. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Probably have to use a different nozzle to get the rest of it off. It's actually not too bad. It's actually doing pretty well. Really well. Even though I've got to go over it maybe a couple of times, but it's well worth it when it comes to really spreading out and covering more ground. So there's really, I guess you could say that there's really no trick to this, guys. You just gotta really have, a bit of experience and training and, um, using this kind of machinery, especially in real life. Behind the game, you can basically do whatever without getting injured, but this game does teach you about a realistic way of doing it as well, where you don't want to, where you got to use safety equipment and a safety suit, like a hazmat suit. The driveway is just about done. I see. So it's the right D-pad to highlight what else needs to be cleaned. Okay. So you just gotta it's kind of like when you're using a gun on Call of Duty. You aim at your enemy, shoot to kill, basically. Just like I'm doing here, so it's kind of like Call of Duty really, when you're aiming a gun at either your enemy or an object. And you're operating a water pressure cleaner. And I'm pretty sure most of you people, like most of you guys, may or may not have actually operated something like this in real life. But this is just a simulation game based on the actual machinery itself. Some people say that you need a license to operate them. I guess if you're like in your own business, but if you're just like doing it for like a different, like if you're working for a company, then yeah, I don't think you'll need a license. You won't really need a license to actually operate one, because it's part of your job. And I mean, I've operated one when I was working, and because the company itself was licensed to do so, as long as we had the training to operate it, we didn't need no certification. Our certification was the training. And I gotta admit, guys, there is a kick to these guns. A pretty good kick, depending on the nozzle you're using and the pressure as well. So you gotta be really aware of what pressure you're using, because when it kicks, it will kick back. And I'm talking about the gun itself, because of the pressure. And when you're actually done with the gun, you actually gotta make sure before you turn it off, make sure the pressure valve is released, otherwise it will do damage. But in a game like this, that's impossible. That won't happen. That's why I call it a simulation. So I'm just testing my brains here to see how good I can be to get something like this done in a bit of time. Because it's got like challenges in this game as well, where you gotta like do something in a certain amount of time just to pass the challenge. And me, I'm just giving a really good practice run, so that when I do go with the challenges, I go really well, get like 5 stars or something like that, which would be nice. So it's not too bad at all. So like I said guys, you'll find angles where you can actually twist and turn the nozzle like that, where it will be a lot easier for you to maintain the cleaning. Oh look, my first bing. So I don't know what I missed in the driveway, but we'll see and find out. Because anything you missed, and you had like 99, 98 or 99%, it will give you a list on the left hand side of your screen. In the middle, of course, middle left hand side. It'll give you a list on what you haven't got yet and what needs to be gotten. And I do believe that you can actually spend your earnings on, I think, on something. Upgrades maybe. It does have a shop. See, I didn't really get all that, and it's still marked up as I got it. It's one of the best things about this game. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to clean here. Well, that's all done. And try and get all here as well. You just got to also be careful that you got to get the sides as well. Okay, that should be just about it. And yes, you will be able to use ladders in this game too, guys. Just to get up to hard to reach areas, you will be able to pick the item up, as I've displayed in the other videos that I've done. The other video I did before the first video I did of this game. I do believe it was in the van when I was cleaning the van, my first video. So it's actually not too bad, guys. It really isn't. It's just all about practice, training, giving it your all. And as the step's done, I like to hear that sound. It makes me happy when I hear that sound. When you hear that sound, it means that you've done something 100% correct and you've completed it, you've cleaned it. Moving on to the next one. Ah, I see, because this is part of the driveway, I guess. At least, I think. It would have to be right. Nearly there. Okay, let's get all this crap off. It's kind of like when you're cleaning a bike too. You know, you want your bike to look really nice and well looked after, cleaned up and stuff. Kind of like your body. You want to keep your body clean. I guess it's a saying, a clean body is a lean body. No one likes to get any diseases. It's like taking care of a mole before it, expresses itself everywhere and spreads. So this game can really teach you a lot about cleaning. When you really think about it and your mind is just really getting into the whole game, and it feels like you're like there in the game, thinking, wow, look how clean this is. It makes you think twice about what the possibilities of having things clean can really have an impact on your life. It can make your life so much easier, where you can have more free time to do other stuff than cleaning. It just looks so. I mean, I would hate to be playing this game when you're high. You'd be like, oh, so pretty. Just be like, hi, man. That would be an experience. Maybe going down, thinking, oh yeah, it's so pretty, or being high while watching an alien movie. It's like, yeah, I'm good. It's just like how people like to fake a lot of stuff these days online. Make people think or believe that it's true when it's not. It's all mind washing garbage. And people like me try to see right through it. Other people, they're just like, oh yeah, it's all true. It really is. It is. It's like, yeah, I don't believe you. If you got no evidence or facts to back up what you're saying, how are people supposed to believe you? Unless because you know someone that's never lied to you in their life since you've known them, then that could be a different factor altogether. Okay, so get this window here cleaned. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that's actually pretty clean there. Can't get any cleaner. Because some stains may look like they can come off, but they really don't. So the game will just mark it off as it's done. Just like that. Just like that. Oh, that is so much good. Alright, let's do the door here. You see I'm turning the nozzle, guys, and it makes the job a lot easier. And I mean a lot easier. Like I said, some of the stains will not really come off as much. But I guess if you were, in the simulation, you could get up close enough just to try and get it off. That's the door done. Okay, so that's, yeah, pretty good. So sometimes it's always best to work with 2 joysticks instead of the 1. Other times you just like switch things up a bit more and go make sure that the water is hitting there. Okay, that one's done. You know, it's another thing I want to bring up to you guys. It is a waste of time when it comes to having friends on PSN that you don't even play with. Like, for real. I've got to go, like, I'm gonna have to skip the time in to actually go through my friends list. Because half the friends I got on my PSN I don't even play with. Literally. And the saying goes, there's no point having friends if you don't, you know, join in or, you know, play, like, multiplayer or anything. Have fun playing games with them and stuff. Sometimes you just gotta be careful of your wording, because some people might take that to be like, oh, you sound kind of gay there, mate, or something. It's like, that's not the case. You know, some people are just so jerky, they don't want to understand the person, they just want to be so rude and racist. I mean, come on, guys. You know, some people like to express how they feel, they don't want to feel like they're, you know, bragging on about something. They want people to understand how they feel, and I mean, I get it. You know, we don't live in a nice world anymore. We live in a real cruel world where some people just don't care anymore. Or they just don't care about anyone else but themselves. So me, how I see it as life is, I see it as you just, you know, do your best just to move forward. Don't worry about the ones that are seemingly having dramas in their life and trying to bring you down with them. You just stay away from people like that. Unless, of course, you feel the need that you want to try and help them out. And sometimes by doing so, it can end up putting you in strife. And them thinking, well, now that you got me out and you're in, I'm not going to worry about you. Thanks for getting me out, sucker. You know. And then you're going to want revenge. And make the situation a lot worse for yourself. Not exactly the way to go about it. So that's why I just, you know, I just let things go and just remember what the person's like and be careful not to, you know, help them very much or at all. Eventually, they're going to regret it. Some would probably come to a sense of saying, oh, what would you know? It's like, well, a lot more than what you would. Obviously. I was going to play the emoji kart racing game, but I figured I might just like stream that. Okay, so that's... what am I doing? Honestly. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I really don't know. I don't... yeah, see, on my bottom screen here, it says pick up and place equipment. So that'll be the roof. So I'm leaving the roof till last, guys. As you guys can see. Okay, here we go. And that's what I mean, guys. Making trying to go the distance, your long distance with cleaning off the rusting mold of the water and stuff. That's how strong this water pressure is. I mean, in reality, if you were to keep it at a certain spot, it will start chipping away the cement. Or chipping away the building a little bit. But that's just how, you know, how it is. So you just gotta be careful when you're doing this in real life. Some people may think that they can do it, but it turns out that they really can't do it because they don't have the knowledge nor the experience. And some people pick it up like really quickly, like think, oh yeah, 30 seconds of training and I already know how to use it. Not everyone's that lucky. It's like with some people like myself that can switch off on things. You start asking them, how do you do it? How can you manage to switch off something that is so addictive? Well, as one wise man once said, it's mind over matter. If your mind and will is strong together, you can accomplish anything. Kind of like body and soul, really. You just gotta make your brain work with your mind and your body. They gotta communicate as one. Otherwise, you're not gonna really switch off from anything. You're just gonna be useless to yourself. And that's why we live in a real crappy world. A world full of evil. A world full of people that want to brass money out of you. A world full of people that just don't seem to really care about reality anymore. Me, I can't handle that. So I just do my best to like ignore it. If I can, like just keep walking. And just think about what are the things I could be doing when I get home. I mean, this is really dirty, like seriously. And I cannot believe that some people actually think that cleaning is so, like the word they use, yummy, delicious, because all the cleaning that's involved. It's like, how can you say yummy and delicious like that? I mean, not exactly something that anyone would be saying yummy or delicious to. So, this bungalow is actually pretty big for a bungalow. I mean, a bungalow is supposed to kind of, I guess, look a bit like a garage, really. Just a little garage, in a way. But I guess bungalows can come in all different kind of sizes. Bungalow can look just like a house. Not a two-story building. Just a ground level house. Okay. Guess sometimes you're just gonna try and pick up the speed a little bit. It doesn't matter if you can't reach up here, because that's what the ladder's for, which usually you'd leave till probably last. Or first. Okay, it's nearly done. See, you just gotta keep an eye on where this water's splashing. Some people literally comment on my YouTube channel, ask me how do you do this, how do you do that. I do my best to really respond to those questions as easy as I possibly can. But sometimes even I forget how I done it, and I gotta actually look back on the video and work out how I actually did it so I can explain it in a very easy term. Alright, so I might actually have to get the letter. Okay, I'm trying to... Or maybe it has to... Maybe I'll line up with it or something. Oh, letter, one back there. Ah, sorry, I was using the wrong... Oh, yeah. I can get it. Why would I go on? I guess the red really indicates to get the rest of them there like that. So maybe you can't get all the marks off. You just gotta use a red nozzle, and that will take care of the situation for you. So this is me rapidly pressing this arrow button down. That's pretty much about it, I guess. Trying to understand why I couldn't. Ah, there. Close. What is okay. Just another thing to remember, my friends, is do not underestimate this game. It can lead you on a tour to find out where you haven't done, trying to pinpoint what you haven't done yet, knowing that you couldn't see it and you missed it. The game will let you know about it, like in a very kind of difficult, kind of awkward way, but it's really not that, it doesn't seem to be that hard. Just gotta look anywhere where it's basically got a marking or even rust or mildew, mold, basically pretty much mold. Like here, maybe a bit thin, but this sucker will get the job done. It's a wonder in this game that the windows and glass don't snap. The way I'm doing it just now just looks so easy. Okay, that's pretty much the stairs. Try and get all the most of the rest of the part may have missed because it can be you can easily miss some parts in this. Sometimes you just gotta like really lie down for it. Okay. And you see how I did that, guys? You can actually see, like, as if I was doing a waterfall there, but you can actually see that all the grime and mold was actually coming off, which was really interesting to see. Trying to change it to get the rest of this crap off. I guess only if this was like real money. I can just imagine how many people actually getting into this and doing it. Unfortunately, it's not real money, which I guess sucks. It's kind of like Red Dead Auto. If only that money was real money. Trying to think of it. I think I actually may. Yeah. See, that's what you gotta look out for, guys. Gotta really be careful when you're cleaning here because you might end up missing something. Anyway, that should be about it. Okay, let's get back to doing this. I guess it's like, I can actually do this. So it's basically the white nozzle and the green nozzle, guys, that can do the trick. I guess the yellow nozzle and the red nozzle is just to really get those hard to get off marks. The harder they are to get off, the harder you gotta really try and, the harder nozzle you gotta use, basically. You know, before I proceed to the side wall there, what I need to do is make sure all this stuff here is done. Especially under here. Doesn't really need doing. Alright, we're just about done with this part of the bungalow. Yeah, guys, it will be like this will be a kind of a 2 video thing because the timer on this one's running out. Alright, guys, we've got basically about a minute and a half left of this recording. Alright, we've got like about 15 seconds. Alright. Alright, guys. This is a continuation. Get this done as quickly as possible. I'm gonna try and get this into just like a 20-minute video if I possibly can. There we go. Alright, so let's go and focus on this side. Alright, hang on guys. Sorry about that guys. Annoying calls, honestly. I mean, you guys probably would rather enjoy watching than hearing my voice, so I guess I'd, you know, kind of keep quiet or something while I'm doing this. But then again, this can really kind of put you to sleep considering it's like an ambience of like a waterfall. It's nice, it's, you know, less stress. As I say, less stress is the best. No one likes to deal with any stress or dealing with people's crap. It looks like I missed some. Okay. Okay. Now's the time to actually get up on there. It's kind of like a glitch, really. There we go. So I'm guessing if you're going to get ladder, as you jump up, you try and aim to the lower part of it. Oh, sorry guys, I kind of sneezed a bit there. Okay, that's pretty much done. Now you just focus on the roof. Oh, this looks like bird droppings or something. Or, no, it's definitely mold. Don't want to fall through, you know. Okay. Okay, cool. The game's going easy on me. supposed to happen. Sorry guys, my headset was playing up a little bit with the audio. You guys. You gotta be very careful here, guys, when it comes to a gutter. Be very careful. Well, I probably suggest doing the gutters first. If you guys have this game or decide to buy it, and you're doing something like this, when you're on the roof, always go for the hard spots first before you get to these spots. Okay. But you can miss some grim and grime and mold. One thing I'm trying not to do is fall off the bloody roof here. Because you just gotta try and find a pattern and stick to it. Unless, of course, it needs to change. Then you need to stick to the change until you gotta change again. Wow, I didn't even finish the whole roof and yet it's still fast. Okay. Now it's just the driveway. There we go, guys. Job complete. Wow, that was cool. Really cool. So it's a 5-star rating, $550 earned. Like I said, it's really, really cool. I mean, you can even like literally replay it. Alright, guys, this has been great. It's been fun. I'll be doing this one probably tomorrow or something. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that was interesting. So I'm gonna go back to career, my menu, and I'm practically gonna, I guess, leave it there. Uh, but like I said, you can use your money to, like I said, upgrade your equipment, get better clothing, customize your appearance, guns, nozzles, all that stuff, modify them, the whole lot. It's all here, guys. So this is what you can use your money for.
So, for example, go to clothing. Wow, not bad, huh? Modify your suits, everything. That's actually not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So, I will, yeah, see you guys in the next video. Okay, guys, peace out. Look after one another, love one another, and be cool. Alright, that's, yeah, pretty much it for this. So, yeah, live long, prosper, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.